2 years ago, my husband Don and I went through another chapter of life. And he had had a stroke, and I had developed a medical condition called TMJ. TMJ is pain that is associated with your jaw. It's very painful, and it gets to the point where it's almost like a locked jaw. I could not speak, and it was excruciating pain from my jaw and all my muscles down in my back. I could feel them knotting up. Anytime I felt myself in a very stressful situation, I could feel those muscles starting to just contract so severe. And it would just bring such pain that I just could not even get any relief from it at all. Well, at the ladies' conference, I had an episode with the TMJ that was so severe that I could not speak. My mouth would not even come open. I went to pray for someone, and I honestly could not even pray over them because it was that excruciating that it was bringing tears to my eyes. And my husband Don asked the ladies, since we were all there, if we could possibly say a prayer for me at that time. And it was quite an experience because I had a more light session right there at the altar, and I realized God brought it to my remembrance that that was associated with something that had happened in my past, and it all boiled down to fear. The fear of being abandoned and left alone. And through that, I realized that is what was really that was the root of it. It was like I was able to actually not only get to the root of it, but I was able to dig it up that day and have victory from it. What was brought to my remembrance is the fear was stemming from, as a teenager, my father passed away. And I realized at that time that I was actually associating what happened to my husband, and some of the issues were the same and parallel emotionally. I realized it was the fear that was causing this problem, and I had to go and ask the Lord to forgive me for holding on to those things, and I had to release it back to Him. Sometimes with a TMJ, you have such pain because of the stress. Sometimes is in your muscles, and it would radiate all the way down my back. That whole muscle that goes from here all the way down was so tight at times, I just couldn't hardly even stand it. And I realized at that particular time, it was completely gone. Completely gone. It was so wonderful. It was like the victory had finally come. I wanted to do a dance. I was so happy, and to actually be able to talk again and to say the goodness of the Lord. It was just a wonderful feeling. I was able not only to be able to talk, I was able to still pray for the lady that I was meant to pray for in the first place. God healed me right then. I have not had any pain since then, and I'm still praising His name for that.